Hi and welcome to Halls Gap, up in the Grampians. We arrived at 2 o'clock today and it was 41 degrees. It is stinking hot now even, and it's 7:30. It's horrible. But I've come up to where I left off from last time I come up here to do a landscape shot out on the cliff here. Now, having a look back at my video, I noticed where I've left all my filters for my DSLR, gradient filters, on the ledge down there. So come with me through the scrub. I'll try not to drop you, and you can experience this with me whether or not they're still there. I'm hopeful that no one would come down here. The place where you would stop to take a photograph is just back up there a little bit, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it is still here. Okay, drum roll please. Bit dusty, there's a little bit of crap here and there, but hopefully we've got them all in there because the packets are there. My 3-stop filter is in there, beautiful. That's alright. I had 3 of these and there's only 2 here. I can't see the other one. Obviously that's why it was so far down. I thought maybe you had a massively strong wind up here, which you could do easy, but no, looks like someone's taken what they wanted and thrown the rest away. Do I say it? Effing arseholes. Right, so tomorrow morning, come back here. It's supposed to be no clouds tomorrow. That might not be any good, but look, I'm going to come out anyway. I'm going to take off at about 4:30, get myself set up, redo that photograph that I did last time I come up here, and I'll try and improve on the shot that I had. When I got home, of course, you look at it in a much bigger way and just on a little monitor, and there's room for improvement, that's for sure. Maybe even try and get down on the ledge down here, get out a little bit further, get more of this foreground if I can. Well, good morning. I am on the edge of a cliff, so I can't really film myself, there's nowhere to do it. I'll show you my camera and bring you across to the ranges. The sun is starting to come up, there is colour there. This is really awkward to do. I've got the camera just wedged in the side of the cliff, wedged the light in as well. So it is a beautiful morning. It was very hot for me to get up here though, still sweating like mad. The moon is up there, it's probably going to be too high to get in my scene, but probably be too bright anyway. Last night I came down to this spot. I thought I'd have a look at it, and I end up staying there to take a photograph of sun setting, and I got a beautiful shot. So when I get back home I'll do a bit of processing, and yeah, I think I've done alright. Nice pink sky. But while I was setting myself up here, I noticed something very shiny beside me. My filters, my other 2 filters. So what someone's done is come across this pouch and think, oh beauty, what's this? Opened it up, what's this crap? And thrown some of it over the edge here and the rest of the pouch on the other side. So thumbs up, I've got them. There is one missing, maybe they threw it all the way down the bottom, I don't know. But there's my heavy gradient filter, which I need for this sky. But I've put two together. The other two that I have, a medium and a light, and hopefully that'll do the trick. Alright, I'm going to sit back, relax. I can't really film properly. Like I said, this is just sitting there. I'm up close, I'm ready to catch it if it comes. But yeah, I'll talk to you after I've finished. So yeah, sitting on the side of a cliff is not very comfortable. I've got nowhere to put the video camera so I can film myself. So it's selfies or shove it into the rock up there, but I wasn't happy with that. It was scary, losing the camera down the cliff. Do you want to have a look around? Alright, get ready to get dizzy first. So there's my camera. It'll take a bit to get focused. There's my subject out that way. This is where the sun's coming from. The colour is dropping off, but as camera's over the cliff now. As per usual, you think the colour has stopped in the sky, and as you walk away, all of a sudden it bursts, comes out with more intensity. Now I'm hanging around for a lot longer. I've got some okay shots. I'm getting whispery bits with red on it now. So maybe in another minute or so, I might get something. But anyway, it's been a lot better than the last time I came up here. It was bitterly cold. There wasn't any clouds, so I really didn't get anything except for that last shot before I went home. So I think I've got something a little bit more interesting. There is a bit of misty stuff starting to drop off this hill here. That's going to wreck things. Well, that's exciting. Being a daredevil again. That is just in my nature. It's what I've done all my life, doing stupid things to go on an adventure. I got a much better composition. I was on a better angle, much better than I was the first time I came here. I could study it a little bit better, and I think with all this practicing that I'm doing, you know, I'm getting a little better. For me, this is what I'm seeing with my eye. Nobody else has seen this. I've never seen photographs of what I've been taking. So that's what I'd prefer. I don't like taking photographs that everyone else has done. I want to be original, don't we? I'm starting a new adventure. It's late in the afternoon. I'm getting some whispery clouds coming out, so it should be really good. So I head up to the peak, see what I can get. It looked like on Google Maps. That's a tool I use a lot to check out a location, whether or not there's anything of interest there to take a photograph of. A good composition. Using other people's photographs just off their phones is a great tool to use. Really good. Get a good idea of the location, whether or not it's worthwhile going there. I've made it to the top. You can see behind me. Whew. Magnificent views. I've got shots all the way around me. It is quite windy. I'm going to have to plonk my tripod somewhere where it's not going to get blown too much. I've got to choose a composition. So have a look out this way. So I've got some nice rays from the sun coming through there. Nice escarpment pointing up to the sky, like leading lines to draw your eye through the image. Let's have a look. I haven't looked here just yet. Let's go without falling off the cliff. I'm going to sit here for a sec because I'm a little wobbly from that walk. Wow. I think that's where I'm going to shoot from. That is definitely where I'm going to shoot from. The composition that I did this morning, let's hold that camera a bit better, was over there. I'm directly opposite, wind, opposite where I was this morning and last night. It's what I wanted. I was hoping to get a different perspective on that. I'm trying to take photographs in this blustery, extremely windy little spot that I'm on. I'm hanging on to my tripod and now it's starting to rain just as we're starting to get a little bit of colour in the sky. Have a look at my composition. So that's it out that way. It was looking good with the rocks here and then off into the background there in a portrait shot. I'll wait it out and see what happens and then I'm getting out of here. It is so windy. Frigging awesome. Have a look at what I've just been taking photographs of. Good morning. Oh yeah. This is what you do after a big hike. Put your legs in some freezing cold water. Really makes the blood vessels open up. Helps out. I should have done it last night, but I was far too tired. I sprinted back in the dark. Because you wait for the sun to go down. By the time you pack up and finish, it's 9 o'clock, and that is an hour and 15 minutes and a half walk each way. I managed to do it in an hour coming back last night in the dark because I sprinted. I really sprinted home. Very windy, very uncomfortable. This is nice. Very uncomfortable in that wind, and I just, before the colour started coming, I thought, no, I'm going home. I'm not having fun. It just wasn't fun. I was literally hanging onto my tripod so it didn't blow away, and when I'm taking a photograph as we went along, they kept getting blurry, a bit of camera shake. Anyway, this is what I do. Get those legs right. I couldn't go out this morning, they were so sore, and look, I've done alright anyway. I've got some brilliant shots. 2 afternoons I've had colour in the sky and 1 morning, so it's been really good. I'd probably have an adventure later on today, so I'll see you then. Well, I am out and about on another adventure and into Halls Gap Wilderness. This time I'm just going for a leisurely walk along the trail from Venus Baths to the Grand Canyon. I don't know if I'll make it that far. It's just supposed to be an easy walk. All I'm doing is wandering. If I see anything, I'll take a photograph of it. It's not going to be really landscape shots I'm into. I don't know, probably wildlife more than anything. There's butterflies, there's all sorts of things hanging around, so just something different, a bit more relaxing. Last couple of days I've just been sprinting up those hills to get to my destination, get set up before the sun comes up, or the other way around like last night. Absolutely tortured my body far too quickly. So I'm sounding like a wuss, I know, but I need to back off. I've pushed myself too far. My calf muscles are sore, shoulders are sore from carrying this huge tripod. Very heavy, but it is an awesome tripod, it's so steady. Anyway, get my breath, see what I can find. Well, I found myself a really nice little oasis. I haven't walked it that far. The tourists don't really know about it, it's only the people that are hiking. I might actually hang around here rather than do the whole walk. If I want to photograph something, water is the best place to start. There's a nice photograph here. I'm going to put a polarised one, see whether I can cut down the glare off these rocks. It'll be a nice calming shot. I'm picturing something here. So I'll give it a go. Now, what did I say about water drawing animals in? Well, I've got the birds coming in all around me, New Holland honeyeaters, fairy wrens, they're all coming down for a drink. It's that time of the afternoon. Maybe even might get a wallaby or something come down if I'm really quiet. What I want is the sun just to go down the hill a little bit. That'll be in about probably 10-15 minutes. And that is my composition down that way. As you can see, those ponds there. I've got the 2 ponds. Blue wren came down and had a drink. I took a shot. Dynamic range is a little bit off. That's why I want that sun to go off. I've got the polarizer on, but it's not cutting down enough glare. It's far too strong. So I'll just wait for it to go a little bit. But I did get that blue wren coming down for a drink. It looks great. But the reflections of that tree coming across the water there. Oh, look at all the birds coming down. But the reflection of that tree in the water looks great. I don't know whether this is going to be some, a grade image, but I'm going to give it a go. With what I'm seeing at the minute, I like it. Maybe the camera might not. I'll shut up. I'm going to sit down and enjoy the moment because I'm sitting on cliffs. I haven't been able to really enjoy the moment at all. Well, good morning. I'm back at the same location I was last night, and it's really nicely lit now. The sun's got a long time before it comes up over the hill, so the lighting's even, really nice and even. Let me run you through my image. So we start just here on those little rocks there that look like a footpath that lead you through the image to the first pond. Then you see the reflection of that tree leaning across the water there. Hold my camera better. And then you're led into that bottom pond that has those nice white, Boronia type flowers in the background there. They're very bright, so they do catch your eye. And it's just a nice place to finish. You can see the reflections of them in the water, and it just looks really good. I haven't got very long here. I'll have to leave in half an hour or so. What I might do is I'll finish up here. Now, I did put some plums out to try and draw birds, but it's not happening. There are some little ones hanging around. But yeah, I just thought I'd put some fruit out. Maybe something might happen. Get an animal in the scene. So wildlife versus landscape would be good. Right, that's all I've got for you. For this trip, I've had an awesome time. Oh, swap hands. I've had an awesome time up in Halls Gap. Been fantastic. Mucking around, climbing mountains, torturing myself, but having fun at the same time. Yeah, it's just been great. I'll put all the images up that I've taken that I'm happy with after I do a bit of processing in Photoshop if I have to. But all I want to do is just enhance the colours, make it more appealing, bring the drama out. So I'll leave them at the end. So if you'd like to subscribe, click on the subscription button down below and you'll get notification whenever I do anything else, especially if you click on that little bell. And if you'd like to go and have a look at my channel, there's over 70 different videos to choose from. talking about camera accessories, cameras, and also photography tips, birds in flight, flash photography in a forest environment, and the list goes on and on and on. So just click on the icon down below. Now just remember, if you don't do, you don't get. So get out there and start photographing and filming wildlife or landscaping, whatever you're into. Get out there.